guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be having if America has a civil war, North America. So, now to make it fair, we have Bad USA and Quebec that both hate their provinces, meaning that the other team can have a chance when they're fighting USA and Canada. So yeah, and these guys want to have an alliance with Mexico, three-way alliance, and like money, they give them money and they might join Mexico. So now USA declares wars on all three, and Canada can't really do that, so they declare war on Quebec. That's when the Civil War comes in. So after this, they get pushed back with the Mexicans and the Quebecs, because like Mexicans, Quebec. So for the USA, the USA is going to be starting. It's going to be US and Mexico because it's one of them. It's basically the main one for this team because they're kind of, it has the leader. So USA would be US and this will be Mex. So it's basically Mex versus US and Mexico versus USA. I'm gonna get used to saying US too much. Now we're going to have US there. Of course we're going to have US. We're going to have mostly US, but we do have some massive ones. Mex, of course. So now what Mexico can have a thing. Now Mexico is planning on making an empire again. And Bad USA, of course, is Mex. Now Cuba is Mex. Dominican Republic is both, so it gets split into Dimmer. It gets split into Dimmer and Dimico Republic. So we have Dimico Republic, and then we have Dimico Republic. Then we have Dimmer Republic, because they kind of have both sides. So yeah, they both have different sides. So actually, we're going to change these two around. So yeah. Now we do have Mex for this side and US for this side, because they're kind of just picking their thing. Now, seeing how Puerto Rico is kind of surrounded, before that even happens, that this is not the real one and it's not stable and the government is evil. It's kind of like Venezuela in this matter. So there's loads of rebels, so they fund more and gets destroyed because they help, and the rebels will join these, and then basically we already have the destruction. There we go. And we already have Mex for 2. Now, because Puerto Rico is surrounded, well, I'm sorry, US. If they won, then no. Now, we do have another fair thing, but now Guatemala, surrounded, will kind of be mixed, but because it needs to stay royal. Now, Denmark. It gets too much help from the USA, so yeah. US/Mexico. Don't know if they would do that. So Mexico tries and gets its bonds with Greenland in between Denmark bigger, and it is working a bit. So yeah, that's kind of collapsing, but we'll see that in the future. So straight away we have Bad USA pushing into USA, because what they've already did. We also, as soon as the war starts, Quebec is pushing into this land and cutting Canada off from there. it kind of, yeah, basically, it's being basically really mean. Just cut it off. So yeah, let's just say they just claim that, occupy it. So and then the US starts pushing into bad Mexico. As soon as that happens, we have Mexico destroying you. Then we have Puerto Rico just deciding to be loyal and just becoming a US, and it's kind of a naval base at this point. So yeah, it's already USA's already got pushed. And I think bad Mexico should win this. But sorry guys, yeah. That's how it is. So yeah, Mexico occupies all of this down here. That is very long actually. Well, anyways, let's delete that and just draw a line on it. Yeah, I'm sorry this is a little bit this. Now move there. So they're gonna stay royal. Look. So they're like, Puerto Rico is not. So USA starts sending naval bases. Thing is, key factor here is naval and ships. So, oh frick, here we go. So these guys' naval is this. Puerto Rico's naval? Well, because not a lot of countries are in this war. Puerto Rico has a massive navy. Guatemala's navy is very small. It's just that size. And Mexico's massive navy around there. Now, yeah, I am basically implying this. And then we have the bad US navy, which is kind of the smallest navy here. Then we have USA's navy, which we all know is massive because they have to connect to these. They also kind of run this. And Greenland in between Denmark. Well, yeah. And when I meant they were the smallest, I meant Canada. If we're counting more up there, then yeah, sure, Canada would have been last. But like, I'm sorry, Canada. Guess they could own this, like these sides, and they don't really connect here, but I don't care. So yeah, that's kind of the things. So it looks like it's kind of Mexico, north and south and small east, so. And Quebec doesn't have one. Unless you count the Great Lakes that literally go through here. If you count Great Lakes. No. This scenario we're not counting the Great Lakes, so sorry Quebec, you don't have one. Technically Canada should have one. You have okay. So now we have the actual invasions. I'm a semi-god. Like me. US, and basically that's it. Too far. So now that they've had a stalemate, kind of, we do have Greenland to Denmark landing, getting help from Canada to land in here. Now land, we do have the US side winning. Now it does stand, and they do get help from some Canadians riding some bears. So yeah, and they kind of surround them. But like I was about to say they were surrounding the coast, but they don't really have a coast. So that's kind of all the progress until they get there, which then they're stopped and get pushed. We do have Canada kind of pushing into here. But like straight away Cubans was prepared, so kind of stops. It was kind of growing up for the capital right there, I forgot what it was called. It was about to work until there was too many Quebecs. If the Quebecs put a lot, I mean too much, they could have probably captured Quebec. Quebec's not that stupid. So they make a stalemate, which is bad for USA, because Canada's just flowing it up with troops, and then the Mexicans realize this, so they just started. They're flowing up with troops there. So now, yeah, they've kind of just lost. Well, Canadians are pretty stupid these days. Yeah. So yeah, that thing gets destroyed because they were having to move their soldiers, which didn't really work. So because that didn't work, Canada kind of got beaten. So these are so far the newest borders we have that has been established, even if this war ends like right now. That's Mexico grabbing that. And this is bad USA, this time, owning that. And we even have Quebec doing something sneaky. Quebec. Just no. So Canada is thinking about surrendering, but USA does an emotional speech like, "We shall never give up. We are Americans." Or something. And that wall, by the way, was destroyed. So now USA. So now I do not like this. I'm doing a video. Yes. So can you please mute yourself and I'll mute my. I'm gonna. I'm doing a drawing video. I'll be back. I'm gonna mute you for only 5 minutes when I'm done. Oh, okay. Okay. That worked. Anyways, back to the vid. I